Hey, what's up everyone? Butter here. We are now this last game for today, February 5th, 2023. So this is the game between Sacramento Kings and the New Orleans Pelicans. A very interesting game this would be. I'm going to watch this one. This one would actually start at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. And the spread that is given is actually minus 1.5, and that's given towards the visiting team, the Sacramento Kings. Now, before we proceed, let's check on the standings and the rankings of both teams, both belonging to the Western Conference. Now, for New Orleans Pelicans, they are at number 10 with the record of 27 wins and 27 losses. While for their opponent, Sacramento Kings, they are at number 3 in the West with the record of 29 wins and 22 losses. Okay, so here we go. New Orleans Pelicans, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, we got to give it towards is it just New Orleans who got game last night? Yeah, that's correct. So, in terms of fatigue, we got to give it to Sacramento though, because last night New Orleans Pelicans, as we know, actually went up against the Los Angeles Lakers, and they eventually won that game. So it's all good. In terms of momentum, approaching this game, the Sacramento Kings, they're coming off a loss, and again, just like what I said, the New Orleans Pelicans finally was able to put a stop on their losing slump, and they actually won last night. So they are actually coming off a win, and that was a huge win because that was a win against the Los Angeles Lakers. But if you guys are actually wanting to know what the form is for New Orleans Pelicans, it's they've just won 1 out of their last 10. Just like what I said, they've been in the slump, right? Now for their opponent, Sacramento Kings, they have been doing good. They actually won 6 games out of their last 10. And let's take a look at the availability of the players for Sacramento Kings. Sadly, the Aaron Fox is still not available, and he is still out due to some personal reasons. While for New Orleans Pelicans, Zion Williamson and Liddell are still both out, and we have Jonas Valanciunas and Dyson Daniels both tagged as questionable. So in terms of in terms of health, we got to give a slight advantage towards Sacramento Kings. That even though the Aaron Fox is not available, that's the only player that they would be missing. Unlike New Orleans Pelicans, 2 are confirmed out, possibly 4. In case Daniels and Valanciunas won't be able to join them. Now this one's a bit tricky. I mean, New Orleans Pelicans, we all know that they must be tired. That game against Los Angeles Lakers, they just came back. Los Angeles Lakers at one point, they were actually up by double digits. And New Orleans Pelicans, they were finally able to figure things out, and they were actually able to bring home that W. So they must be tired. And here's Sacramento Kings, a team which has a better record, a team which is well rested, but a team coming off a loss, and a team who doesn't have their best player. For me, their best player is the Aaron Fox, not Sabonis. Sabonis is the second best for me. So this is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky for real. Sacramento Kings, they lost their last game, and that game the Aaron Fox was not able to join them, and they lost by 3 points. So this one's a bit tough, but I'm gonna side with New Orleans Pelicans right here, with the plus 1.5 on it. For me, what New Orleans Pelicans right now have, would be really big for them. They got the home court advantage, and of course they got the crowd. They got the momentum as they just defeated Los Angeles Lakers. Plus, that is a huge advantage for them with the Kings not having the Aaron Fox, because with the presence of the Aaron Fox, more options will be present for Sacramento Kings. But without the Aaron Fox, the offense of Sacramento Kings would be a bit more how do I say this? a bit more limited. At the same time, they can actually expect what Sacramento can do. Again, unlike whenever the Aaron Fox is there, the Aaron Fox is a very smart dude, a very fast point guard. He can actually create situations for his opponents as much as he can actually put that ball inside the basket easily. So my pick on this one would be New Orleans Pelicans with a plus 1.5. Again, that's Pelicans plus 1.5. I expect another big game for Brandon Ingram right here. Peace out, pasa love, and God bless.